what came up this morning for me was I cannot be anything else than a seeker. I have to. It's like a pull.
Can you go right now to find where that is in you? Can you find that?
There is just a movement, I don't know.
Yes, yes. And that movement will never leave you alone. It is the movement of life itself revealing itself to itself. Yeah? I'm right here with you in that. Yeah? Life itself revealing itself to itself. Is there any separation in that?
It doesn't mean anything now. It doesn't mean anything
Right.
now.
There is a subtle difference, yet even though it's subtle, it is massive. The seeker, that is an identification with a separate sense of self. When the seeking is happening from this me-ness, there is a very big difference between that's the before and after that's experienced as awakening. Because once this reveals itself to itself, the calling continues. The calling continues. The calling of the whole being is being called home. Yet there is no separate self-identity as a doer within that. There is nothing missing. There is a continued, I will say that here, there is nothing missing. And there is no search going on. And yet there is still a pull. A calling of the heart and of the being that's being called by life itself. Not to find anything out. It's just a movement of deepening, of revealing itself to itself. But there is no search. There is no, this is gone, right? So that's the difference between when the seeker is an identified sense of a self person looking for the answer. This is the difference. That's what ends in the recognition. You may hear it said or read it, oh, the person fell away. You know, I don't really like that expression because it gives some kind of idea that there is a person that fell away. There never was. Yet there is an experience that takes place that changes. So there's no seeker here, there's no search going on, and yet there is still whatever can appear in any moment is being penetrated by awareness with the spirit of inquiry. There's a continued looking deeply into everything that I have no choice about. It's just the nature of awareness. It's penetrating. Every situation that can appear It's not looking anymore for itself. Yet there is still a penetrating awareness into it's continued. It's an arrow, and it doesn't stop, but there's no doer in it. And so there's no pain or ache in trying to find any answer, or any feeling like I need to just get a little bit more, all this is finished, you know? So this is the difference. And what I hear you saying is, when you say you cannot be anything else than a seeker, what I hear you saying is that that calling in you is so strong and so powerful that you are aware that there's nothing else. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And you are on this verge because you are seeing through the identity. The identity is not completely dropped. You are seeing through it, and you are on this verge. Yeah? Is that your experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. In this moment, is there any search?
No.
Right.
But I'm sitting here.
Exactly. And this is exactly what I mean. But there's no search. There's a calling for truth, for a true meeting, for a deeper life. But there's no search.